we're back yet again for Fantasy Football in 5. Last episode was our quarterback drafting strategy.
So if you haven't seen that, hit the big red button below.
This episode will be our running back drafting strategy.
Alright, so to begin this video, the top 5 running backs in the league, in our opinions, are Adrian Peterson, Todd Gurley, Le'Veon Bell, David Johnson, and Lamar Miller.
Now, Lamar Miller is kind of questionable at 5, but I really think he's going to have a really good year. He has a good offensive line out there in
It's not bad.
Yeah, in Houston, and he has a quarterback who will be able to throw the ball around. So I just think it's a better offense than he was in Miami.
Right.
So expect him to do better.
And if Bill O'Brien uses him the same way that he used Arian Foster, he's going to produce very well.
So a couple of busts we wanted to talk about: Ezekiel Elliott, Jonathan Stewart, C.J. Anderson, Matt Jones, and Melvin Gordon. Now, Ezekiel Elliott he's garbage. I don't know why everyone sees so much in him. There's a reason why they went out and they signed Alfred Morris. They have Darren McFadden behind him.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 running backs, 1,000-yard rushers apiece. Expect Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, they're going to use him, mainly just because, they have to.
Right.
But don't expect him to be a top 5 running back.
C.J. Anderson is a lifelong bust. He's up in Denver, and he's going to be the featured back yet again this year. But he's also going to be featured on a lot of people's benches.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a very good running back, and they don't have a great offensive line anymore. And I just don't see him getting more than 600 yards this season, if that. Okay, so according to our draft strategy video, we want you guys to draft a running back in the first round of the draft. A, because they're the most valuable fantasy position this year, and B, there's such a huge drop-off in talent after the first 7 or 6 guys. So, look for guys in the first round like Adrian Peterson, Todd Gurley, and David Johnson.
Another spot for draft running back was around 3 or 4,
Or
depending,
both.
or both. Running backs you want to draft there would be guys like Matt Forte, Dion Lewis, and Latavius Murray. Those are guys that can come in and be serviceable running back twos. Now, I really like Latavius Murray this year. He has a great offensive line, as we have said before, and expect him to put up great numbers behind that O-line. Alright, a couple of sleepers that you can get this year in the draft would be Chris Ivory, Danny Woodhead, Derrick Henry, and Jordan Howard.
You can also grab later Paul Perkins, Devontae Booker, and Washington Redskins running back Chris Thompson.
Now, Jordan Howard, we have talked about him before, and I expect him to probably surpass Jeremy Langford for the running back 1 position, mainly because they went out and they tried to get C.J. Anderson when he was on the market, and so that proves they don't have a lot of faith in Jeremy Langford, so expect Jordan Howard to get some carries.
Danny Woodhead at 28 in our list, the San Diego Chargers running back. He isn't an actual running back, meaning he doesn't carry the ball a whole lot, but he catches a lot of passes out of the backfield from Phillip Rivers. He's great in PPR leagues, and I really like him over Melvin Gordon, who didn't do hardly anything his rookie year, and I expect him to do very much this year.
Yeah, another sleeper would be Chris Thompson, as we said. He was on our list at running back 60. He's a really deep sleeper, but expect him to get a lot of 3rd down carries and possibly take away the carries from Matt Jones, as we don't expect him to do very much.
Expect Thompson to possibly surpass Jones midway through the season. That was Fantasy Football in 5. Thanks for watching. We literally fantasy this in 5 minutes just because, honestly, who would want to watch a 30-minute video on this topic?
Amen.
So this was our running back drafting strategy video. Our next video will be in the wide receivers, so stay tuned for that, and don't forget to subscribe.